Hi, everyone. Um, Happy Wednesday. So, today, and also this is going to be, I have no idea. I'm going to try to use all the time. My phone is doing this new thing where it shuts off when it thinks I should shut off, I guess. Something about the battery overheating, but yet it's not overheating, so who knows? That's what's going on. Anyway, so the vibe today. I had to think about this very carefully. The energy has been so huge, just every single day for a little while, and now we are midweek. But love, that is the message and the theme and the vibe and the energy for today. When we come from a place of love, when we come from a place of compassion, and I have to remind myself of this too. So just putting that out there. Particularly when I'm in the car on the road with other drivers. But anyway, if at all possible, always try to take the time to take a deep breath and remember this will pass. This intense energy will even out. Be careful of the messages you give yourself and that you put into the world, because you are speaking things into being when you do so. So just remember that. Okay, so let's get to it. Hi, my name's Holly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. If you are so inclined, please subscribe to the channel or check your subscription and like the video, blah, 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 all the stuff we got to do, right? Okay. So beforehand, I decided to pull cards from the Angels and Auras Oracle. I wanted to get yet again the vibe, and I have been calling on Archangel Michael. You can call him Michael, you can call him Michael. One lovely person in the collective calls him Micah. So whatever it is that you choose to call him, you may just see a color in your mind when you think of him. But, call on him. And he has been on the forefront of my mind. And, yeah. So it's something that I'm trying to hold on to. To the point that I'm even wearing a Archangel Michael medal. So here we go. All right. God, I am struggling, you all. I'm struggling. I have been this way since over last weekend, where I'm struggling and fighting to pull words out of the air. It's like I have no idea what it's just really intense energy, I guess. And I think I'm probably not sleeping really well, which I never sleep well. So what's new about that? Anyway, yeah, sleep deprivation is a form of torture for a reason. Okay. So, and I'm actually sleeping a little bit more, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see how tonight is. Welcome. Have a good day first. All right. Michael, the color blue. Hold on, I'm going to get my glasses. We know who he is. We know what he does. If you're feeling vulnerable, because that's what I felt when I was picking the mug, when I was thinking about the vibe and the energy to help everybody get through the day. There's a feeling of sensitivity, vulnerability, and needing to be almost like wrapped up in a blanket and told everything is okay, you're going to be fine and you're safe. And that's what Michael does. Wise, honest, trustworthy, and observant. So call on him. Call on him. Call on your higher power. Call on your sacred self or your higher self. Call on God. Call on whatever divine beings you place your faith in and you believe in, because they are there. The other one that came up, guardian angel. So again, there you go. So these two are on either end. Archangel Michael, and Guardian Angel. In the middle, the card, Wise Decision, card 42. 42 is significant for someone out there. Wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, and validated. So you are surrounded, you are divinely guided, you are protected. Just come from a place of self-love and love for others as a group that we are all interconnected with. That's the vibe, that's the message. Chaotic energy will come and go. Events in the world will come and go. We have to do our part, of course, but surround yourself with gentle sounds, gentle vibrations, gentle energies, healing, healing music. I put on the community page a 15-minute chakra bowl, I'm so sorry, you all. It's a 15-minute not guided meditation, but it's sound healing using Tibetan bowls or brass bowls, and it balances each one of the chakras. So, and it's only 15 minutes. Listen to that. See if that helps. Yeah. It's almost like there are two conversations happening in my head at one time. And that's why it's hard for me to get things out that I need to get out. When I'm not deeply connected into this energy or deeply connected into trying to receive messages and insight, I'm on cruise control. I'm fine. Taking care of all the cat stuff, you know, getting their bedding washed, which is every single morning. So, yeah. But, you know, I'm fine. But I guess it's the energy of this week. And yes, perhaps Lion's Portal, or not Lion's Portal, Lionsgate, but, you know, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, let's just get to it. Let's just get to another message. Okay, the Pulp Tarot. Yes, you know what that means. If you have watched it all, we are going to get some kind of in-your-face readings. So much for surrounding ourselves with gentle energy. But I feel like I am so scattered and my thinking is so scattered that it's a good idea to use something that is not subtle. Okay, they said that's enough. Take one off the top. And I don't know what these are. Take the one off the bottom. Save it for the side. Okay, interesting way to do it. All right, let's see what we've got. What is the dominant message for the collective today? What is the dominant message for the collective? What are the energies? Oh, this is for more than just today. This is going to be for actually the rest of the week, like the 5-day work week. Yeah, so this may apply to not all of you because this is a general reading. It will apply to some people in the collective, and it will apply for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. What is the message? Mother and Father God. Okay. Archangels and Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides and Guardians, our sacred selves. Step into this reading, please. Help us to know what... Wow. Okay. Help us to know... Oh, a whole lot there. Okay. Help us to know what we need to know in this reading. Guide me. One fell on the floor. Guide me and help me to understand the messages, the energy. Use me to communicate to and they want me to cross that. The one that I put on the side, so I don't know what's going on with that. But use me as a messenger. Thank you. All right, let me grab this one on the floor. All right. Where did that fit in? I don't remember. They're saying just right. Okay, oh, right there. Okay. All right, we're going to flip them over because I have no idea what's what. All right, so First card. Let me just flip all these over. Wow, so far they're looking kind of good. Yeah, okay. We've had one of these. We've had quite a few times. You know, these are all looking pretty good. Okay, I understand. When they told me there was one that they wanted me to put at the end as the conclusion, and then there was one they wanted me to cross it. The crossing it is basically the card that is the caution. Okay, let me make sure I'm good on time because I don't want to just all of a sudden cut off like the other video. Crazy. All right. I have no idea what this is about. All right. I even changed the resolution. So anyway, I don't want to waste time on that. Okay. So first card, the sun. Beautiful, perfect. I've heard it described over and over again by a lady I know who is like, gosh, I used to, anyway, it's someone I've known for decades. And she always called it the best card in the deck. All right, so the Four of Wands. Another good card. The King of Swords. Whoop, whoop. King of Swords. All right, got a king and a smarty pants. Okay. Yeah, Kings of Swords are usually really smart people. But sometimes a little reserved and emotionally aloof, in my opinion. Yeah. Six of Swords. In the boat. This time it's going straight across us, so it's not away too. It's just going, it's parallel. All right. Two of Wands. Six of Cups. Now, interestingly, so the card they wanted me to put aside and said this will be the conclusion or the potential conclusion, the World. Well, look at that. The one crossing it, the caution, the Ten of Wands. So we'll get into this now. Spirit, give me the words. Help me to understand what it is you want the collective to know about this. Give me the scenarios. Help me to speak coherently, logically, and with directed purpose and meaning. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're coming. Okay, so you're overthinking things. They want me to start at the end. The crossing card. Don't carry a burden that is not yours. Do not carry a burden that is not yours, and don't get stuck in your head overthinking things and thinking that you have to take care of everyone. You have to please everyone. That's it. Yeah. It is not your job to fix everyone or please everyone. So put that aside. You've got to put that burden down, okay? Put that burden down. Hold on, Meredith. All right, the World. And that was the conclusion. Okay, they don't want me to talk about that exactly yet, but basically, it's all coming around. It's all coming full circle. All right, now start at the beginning. No, they want me to start here in the middle with this King of Swords. King of Swords, this is, I know, weird way to read the cards, but I'm just going with what they tell me. The King of Swords and this, is that a six? I can never remember. Six of Swords. This king is this is not someone revisiting or moving into your life or moving. This person is exiting. This person, yeah, this person is on the little boat sailing away, and it's because the truth was learned and discovered, and they know you know. That's interesting. Not sure what to make of that. I'm also hearing with the swords, only swords in this whole spread. What I'm also hearing is that this is someone who wanted to control your thoughts almost in a manipulative kind of way. And when they realize they couldn't or they can't, they're going to pack up their little road show and sail on down to the next port of call. Say good riddance and be done with it. So if you feel physically different, if you feel lighter, if you feel as though you are, it almost feels like you have more space in your head and your heart and in your body. You feel, at first you might feel physically a little uncomfortable because you're not used to, it's almost like it's a cord that's being removed, not just severed, but completely removed from you. And for some of you, I bet you're going to feel it like on your right side torso, this section right here on your side. Now, if you're having some crazy, awful pain, see your doctor, okay? Get some help. Make sure it's not anything else. But if you are feeling a weird twingy feeling, it could be that person has removed their energy from you, or you have pushed that energy away because you're not giving them that headspace any longer. That's kind of trippy and intense, but it would be in line with the energy going on right now, okay? So what does that leave us with? It leaves you in a great spot. It leaves you, this is a great read at this point. Once you put that aside and just watch it float on down the river, again, wave by and say, so long, farewell, adios, bye. Okay, now, so you've got the Sun, best card in the deck. You are coming out smelling like a bouquet of roses. You're remembering who you are. You are in for a celebration. You are doing a victory dance. You are doing a victory. Woo, woo. You are doing a victory dance. Ooh, I hope my arm didn't jiggle too much doing that. You are doing everything that is making you light, bright, and makes people feel better just being around you. Just be careful not to give away too much of your energy because you don't want to get depleted. And you can't wait for the next adventure. You are looking out through these Two of Wands and for the next adventure. And this person has this globe in his hand. His, her, doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card. So this is almost like a treasure map. It's a ball. It's like a crystal ball. You are getting ready to dictate your own future. You are remembering who you are. You're remembering how powerful you are. You are going back to the things that you know how to do, that you know the best. And you are coming full circle. Some of you may be moving back to a different, like if you're living now, this is for some of you, not all of you, but if someone, oh gosh, my ears are ringing. There is such a high-pitched frequency in my ears right now. It's just pretty intense. All right, they want me to keep going. All right, so for some of you, if you do not live in the same location, or not location, but in the same city where you grew up, you may be moving home. So you may be going back home, and that's going to make it full circle. Some of you who were in a marriage that has dissolved, you are leaving the city to have a fresh new start. Someone may even be leaving the country. Wow. And it could just be for a really long trip. It could be as a move if you have family there. There's a whole lot going on in this reading, and it covers a whole lot of ground. Some of you are moving and traveling because of work, but it's a temporary thing. You're just kind of coming and going. the caution. You have so many opportunities available to you. You have so much room for adventure right now. Just remember your strength. Remember how strong you are. You will not be manipulated again. But also remember, it's not up to you to fix and carry everyone else's burden. If someone else is in your life or comes into your life and they are carrying a burden, they need to be the one to carry it. You've got your own. You've got your own work to do. You've got your own stuff to sort out. Help each other, lighten each other's load. But you don't have to be responsible for fixing every situation for every person you meet. Okay? And to start with these two cards, this is not only the Four of Wands. I have a distinct feeling this is a literal party and a celebration. Either you're going to one or it's for you. But you are going to stand in the sun and you are going to be so happy with your life. You are going to be happier than you've been in a long time. Yeah. You're going to be happier than you've been in a very, very long time. And the people that you will surround yourself with, they will see you, and they will see you for who you are, for your strength, for your resolve, for your compassion, and for your infinite capabilities to love. You can have all the love in the world and be a sounding board, a support, or just your mere presence makes other people's lives better, and you don't have to carry the burden. If you carry every burden, that just eventually weakens your back. And then everyone else is even more weak than you because they're not used to having to pick up anything. Now, I'm not talking about literally, you know. That's a pretty amazing and wonderful reading. It feels like whomever this is for, if this resonates with you, this was the right mug. Just to the point, straight and simple. Be love, feel love, know love, you are loved. Okay? I am so proud of you because you are remembering who you are. What a wonderful message. I know I feel this energy. I feel what's coming. And some of you are in for some really big adventures. I feel like, and I know someone was asking about the Lionsgate reading, and a friend sent me something about how it's already, the portal or the gateway has already opened and it's happening now and it lasts for blah, blah, however long. Guys, I don't know anything about all of the ins and outs of the astrological aspects of it, but numerological aspects of it, you know, but what I can tell you, the energy is really intense, and and it would make sense that this is a time of exploration, remembering, purging out the things that are not true, deceptive, have clouded your vision, whatever it is. And you will never be used again. Well, if you keep your eyes open and you stay in this good energy. I'm not going to say never. There are pretty good con people out there. But for right now, for this reading, and I said when we started, before I flipped these cards over, even before I started pulling these, it was going to be for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those 3 days. Not just one day. It's going to be 3 days, and then Saturday I feel a very distinct change in the energy again. So it will be interesting to see what happens. If you do experience a change, or you do get information about a situation, person, place, or maybe if you're in that marriage that's dissolving, you're signing the paperwork. It's one of those big pivotal moments, of change. What I will tell you that I'm picking up is that when you go through this, even though, you may have to have a good cry, but I kind of doubt it, because you're at the point where it's more of a relief than anything, because you've got good stuff going on, and you've got good stuff coming in right around the corner. And I'm telling you, I keep coming back to these two. The Sun card, everything illuminated, truth, wisdom, clarity, and celebration. This celebration card is huge. It's like, woohoo, can't wait. And it's exciting and it's wonderful. So that feels really good. And even though we know that's what's coming, but yet you're kind of looking for the adventure and where are you going next and this, that, and the other, it's sort of, and I read these out of sequence for a reason. This was almost like, it's okay, relax, you're going to be fine, it's all good. And then it goes into, here's why. And then it showed us the other things. And then what to be careful of. Okay. This is a great reading. This is a wonderful reading. So whatever's been holding you back, and I feel like for a lot of you, with whomever that King of Swords was, or whatever that King of Swords was, because it can also represent a situation, and the situation leaving or sailing down the river or whatever away from you, a difficult or negative situation or negative thought forms, or even negative self-talk maybe moving on away from you, because you're doing a lot better with the self-talk. If it is a person, I don't know. I feel like it could be any number of those. I feel like those three things. It's either a person, a situation, or just that internal journey of you're not beating yourself up. That's what I feel like is the biggest message from this, is that and I'm not telling anybody what to think or do ever, but the message from that is, as far as, because I asked, well, what about that situation that's just going on to whatever happens for them, but yet that's when they're like, well, it could be a person, it could be a situation, but I really think the biggest message here is, if you continually feel guilty or beat yourself up for what someone else did, or just for the fact that you stayed and accepted that behavior, whether it's a job, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a person, whatever it is, a friendship where they were always ragging on you and talking about you in a negative way. Man, I'm pulling out all the 80s lingo, aren't I? Or 90, I don't know what that is. But anyway, so that is a form of negative self-talk. And that keeps you from experiencing fully your strength, beauty, and power. So it could happen to anyone. A negative friend, a negative partner, a negative situation, a negative job, things that just were weighing you down. It can happen to anyone. So stop beating yourself up about it. Stop carrying that burden in addition to everybody else's burden. Okay? All right. I'm going to stop this here because it's going to shut off in a minute. So anyway, I hope you are well. Take care of yourselves. And it'll be interesting to see what happens the rest of the week. And I feel like Thursday is going to be the peak day. And then Friday is when it kind of, yeah. So, but still, you got 3 days of this particular reading in action if it resonates with you. Okay. Be well, because I know you can be and I know you will be. Talk about yourself in positive terms, about your healing, about your wellness, about your how wonderful you are, because you have a perfect soul. And when in doubt, always say that. I have a perfect soul. And anything in my life that doesn't reflect that, I have the ability to change. Okay, you can do this. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. With the greatest gratitude and love, I thank you. Have a good day.